हेलो दोस्तों। वेलकम टू मैक टेक 24। आज मैंने यहाँ पे एक सैम्पल प्रोजेक्ट बना के रखा है जिसमें मैंने कुछ टास्क नेम इंक्लूड किए हैं। उनको मैंने ड्यूरेशन प्रोवाइड किया है, उनका स्टार्ट डेट, फिनिश डेट और उस टास्क के लिए प्रीडिसीसर सक्सेसर, वो टास्क को परफॉर्म करने के लिए क्या क्या रिसोर्सेज लगेंगे ये मैंने यहाँ पे मेंशन किया गया। व्हाट इज रिसोर्सेज इज नथिंग बट the to complete that particular task, we require some resources in terms of man, material, and machines. Without these resources, tasks will not be completed. So we have taken some kind of resources over here, and here I mention the task completion percentage. Depending on that, the bar chart shows the baseline in the Gantt chart. So we can add the new column into that particular table also. Here is the task mode. All the tasks are at a schedule, and I have mentioned here the task ID. Uh, uh, you may get notice that when task is 100% completed, here is one white symbol is come on the left screen of that particular task. So whenever suppose I put here 100%, this task is completed, then 100%. As soon as I hit enter, you may find that the right tick in front of that particular task. So we will discuss all this uh, into the details. So here I mentioned some tasks as planning, finance, contractor, preparation, electric, plumbing, tiling, flooring, painting, equipment installation. All these tasks are related to the building of new home. This project actually I taken uh, as a new home project. So here some tasks I have mentioned over here. So planning, I took for planning 10 days. We can enter more days also by clicking on this arrow. So we took 15 days for the planning, and planning will be starting from 4th of September to the 22nd of September. At this task is the first task, so we will not provide any kind of a predecessors. So for doing a planning, we need some project team. So I have mentioned over here the resources name as a project team. Okay. So after planning, we need some finance. Planning is nothing but I have mentioned this summary task over here. Inside the planning, you can prepare the drawings and all these things, and to get it actually into the practical, so we need some finance. So I have mentioned over here a second name of the task is finance, and for getting a finance from bank and all these things, we have mentioned over here 30 days, and the resources name as an SBI. After getting a finance from that SBI, why I mentioned over here 100%, because after getting 100% loan or whatever the money which is required to complete that project, then and only we can start next successor tasks after the finance. So what are the next successor tasks? Is nothing but the contractor. What are the contractor which are required to do that particular uh, new home projects? So we should select the contractor and all these things. Selection of contractor. So we have selected the contractors. We have taken a number of what we can say that request for quotation from the different types of a contractor, and when we finalize the contractor within 10 days, and we have assigned the contractor as an MMTPL. That is nothing but a sample contractor, and after assigning the contractor, we have made some preparations, and we required some time for doing that preparations, and we allowing some time also. So I have mentioned over here predecessors. You may find that for task 2, I have mentioned over predecessor as a task 1. So planning and finance. As soon as I start the planning of this project, I also plan I have also make a plan for the finance. So I have mentioned one as task to task. This is a kind of a relation. This is nothing but the kind of a relation between the two tasks. Planning and finance tasks will start on the same time. Okay. Over here I have mentioned these two tasks started on the same time. You may find that there is some lag between these two tasks. Also, Preparation is also start with the planning. So over here I mentioned that c comma 1ss is nothing but contractor. After assigning the contractor, we start the preparation, and we start preparation when we was started a planning of that particular projects. So I have mentioned the two predecessors for electrical, plumbing, tiling, flooring, and painting. These are nothing but a separate activity, and this activity in home project also will be performed after completion of the predecessor task, because we cannot do the plumbing after tiling, or we cannot do the flooring, or we cannot do the painting before the plumbing. That's why these tasks should be in a sequence, and for that, to entering this task in a sequence, you need a practical and logical experience of this project management. So I have mentioned after preparation, I have mentioned preparation, electrical, plumbing, tiling, flooring, painting, equipment, and finish. And these are the task name, and I have mentioned over here. So what is this minus 12 days? Minus 12 days is nothing but painting activity. Painting activity will starts after flooring. Painting activity will start after flooring, comma, after plumbing. When plumbing is completed, after 12 days, we can start the painting activity. Suppose I mention here is here you can, from this you can also make the percentage completion. Suppose I put here 75%, and I put here 50%, and put here 100%, and all these things. Okay, as soon as I do, you may find some changes in the baseline of the Gantt chart. Okay, you may find some changes in the baseline of the Gantt chart. Suppose I make finishing of 100% and all these things. So you may find that the task which is completed 100%, you may find that right click in front of that particular task. Okay, so you will see some details. Go to the view tab, and you can make a timeline, and suppose I make a time scale in terms of weeks, so you may find the Gantt chart in more details view. Okay, but for understanding purpose, we will kept as a month, so you will get better understanding of that particular project like this. So these are the kind of relations, so we have mentioned over here, kind of relations we have mentioned over here. Okay, uh, we can add resources. Now I have put here some resources, so where from you will get resources. Go to the task, click on the Gantt chart, and click on the resource sheet. Over here you will find out the resources, and you can enter resources type as work, cost, and material. The number of resources you can add over here, depending upon what is your project, and what kind of resources which is required to perform that particular task. You can mention the different kind of resources, and resources type over here, work, material, and the cost. Here are the initial of the resources is nothing but SBI. Initial of SBI is nothing but S. We can use 100% resources over here. We can put as an 200% is nothing but twice resources are required over here. We can put over here standard rate also, how much is the standard rate. Depending on that, the cost of that particular project is calculated. So right now I have not mentioned over here any kind of a cost, standard cost and overtime cost. So we will go to our standard view, that is nothing but Gantt chart view. Gantt chart view, you can make some particular changes in the Gantt chart. You can change the color of the Gantt chart. Click on the Gantt chart, and over here you can click on the drop down, and you will find the changes in the Gantt chart view. Okay, you may tick over here a critical task, so it will show whatever the critical task present into your project. You may click on the slack, you may click on the late task. So these are the different kind of the settings you may do over here. You can do the setting for the bar and bar style. You can change the color of the bar. You can change the text where you want to put the text, left, right, whatever you want to. Suppose I click on the top and click OK, and as soon as I go to the project and update the project on particular today's date, and once I click, so depending on that whatever the changes we have made, you may find some changes over here. Click on the Gantt chart, click on the bar. What do you want to mention on top? Suppose I want to mention on stopping nothing but actual cost, no, percentage complete. So if I hit OK, no, I made some mistake, so I go to there and I want to mention percentage complete on the top of the bar, so I make OK. So you may find that on the top of the bar percentage complete is mentioned over there. Okay, so I make this the default value. Okay, for understanding purpose. So suppose I click on this project summary task, so automatically here your project name is come, and for that project you require 151 days and project start from this date to this date. So that is nothing but you may click on your outline number. Outline number is nothing but in front of the particular task, the number of that particular task will come in. So you can insert the columns and whatever the things you wanted to do over here. So this is nothing but a basic project. So we have mentioned over here planning, finance, contractor preparation. These are tasks which are required to perform new home project planning. And after completion of this all these tasks up to the 100%, you may find that the project will be completed. Suppose I wanted to insert a new column as a percentage complete. Percentage complete. Suppose I put over here. So till date, 86% project is completed. Which activity is completed by 100%, and which activities are pending to complete? You can see from over here. What are the tasks? Suppose you want to make a changes in that particular task name and percentage complete and durations. Uh, you may double click on that particular task. You can change the name of that task, duration, priority, percentage complete, start date, finish date. You may change the predecessors and successors. You can allow the resources in advanced tab. You can provide the deadline, constant types. You can provide a special note also, okay, for that particular task. So uh, for complex project there are numerous tasks. So the task number may goes up to the 550s or 600 tasks maybe, depending upon the complexity of the project. So here I took a simple project for better understanding of the concept. So better understanding of the concept over here. I think Microsoft project is very much similar to the Microsoft Excel. You just have to enter the task name, provide a start date and finish date, make the task as a manual a to-do task, provide the task ID. You should have to enter the percentage complete. You should assign some resources to perform that particular task. You can make some changes in the Gantt chart or Gantt chart bar style and all these things, depending on whatever you want to do make changes. Here you can make the your project name visible or non-visible. You can untick also summary tasks. Suppose if I click on over here, this is what we can say that uh, when I click over here, it will show the drop down of that particular tasks which are included into that particular project. So new home project planning is our summary task. Below the summary task, these are the sub tasks we are going to perform over here. So okay, so guys, I think you people have learned at least something about the Microsoft project. Suppose you can do filtration over here. Suppose you want to see the tasks which are 100% complete. You can make uh, or filter as an okay, remaining task was completed task. So you can see which tasks are 100% completed. You can make filtrations. Incomplete tasks. Suppose I put filtration as incomplete tasks. These are the incomplete tasks. You can make anything. You can zoom the entire project on single page. You can set the filter over here. You can see the other views also. What are the calendars and all these things. Go to the project and you can assign the calendar change working time. You can create a new calendars which we are going to copy on the calendar. You can make rename and all these things over here. You have to provide the working days and non-working days. Go to the workpiece, go to the details, provide working days and non-working days and all these working times and non-working times. Click on OK. Go to the project informations and where you will find out the everything regarding the project start date, finish date, current date, calendar. Here you have to assign the calendar whatever you are going to create over there. Click on OK. That particular calendar will be assigned. Suppose I click on go to the project, go to the view and click on the details. So everything regarding this particular task which come below this print. So generally we hide this. You can create a different kind of resources reports from over here. Suppose I just want to create in progress report. Suppose late task report. Just I click on the late task report. It will create one kind of a report from over here. Go to the report once again. Suppose you just wanted to upcoming tasks or whatever kind of reports you want to get from the Microsoft project. Just click on over here. Project work 86% project is completed. Remaining work hour, actual work hour is here. Work burden, anything you can get the report from over here. Get the report of resources overview, uh, SBI resources. These are the resources over here. You can find actual work, remaining work. As these resources perform their 100% task, so no remaining work is there. So for the remaining work is shown by orange color over here. Okay, so you can find out also work complete, how much work is completed for 100%. You may find yes by MMTPL and a project. These resources have completed their work by 100% and remaining resources need to do their work completion percentage up to the 100%. Okay, resource status, you may also find the resource status also. So you can find anything whatever you want from this Microsoft project, each and everything. I'm very what we can say that one of these kind of a softwares which are very easy to learn for any engineer. I am a mechanical engineer, but I found it is very simple to learn as I got some experience in Microsoft, as I got some experience in project planning and management. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this video will be helpful to you for learning the Microsoft projects. I if you people have some kind of any doubts, you may comments over there. I will try to resolve these issues whatever you are going to face in Microsoft project. I don't find any kind of issue in facing. So thank you guys. Tata, bye bye.